What is good, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another sneaker review. This is not your average sneakerhead, Tony Ramsey, giving you a review of one of the top releases of 2019, the Air Jordan Infrared 6. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you are not already. Also, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about this video and these shoes. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and get into some of the details. Now, if you are not familiar, the Air Jordan 6, especially this colorway, was the shoe that Michael Jordan wore when he won his first NBA championship in 1991. At that time, I was about 12 years old and in grade school, and I wasn't the biggest fan of Jordan because he did win that championship against the Los Angeles Lakers. I am from Los Angeles, so I was a little bit salty at the time. But looking back now, these are still one of the most iconic Jordans to ever release. And when I think about the Air Jordan 6, this is the colorway that first comes to mind. I did pick these up from my local Finish Line. I actually went up there at about 7:30. The store opened at 8 a.m. Was a very short line to get these. I was about third or fourth in line, was able to get my size, and also was able to jump back in line and get a size for one of my coworkers to make sure that he had a pair while he was out of town. And it was a pretty easy pickup from what I was hearing. They did release a lot of pairs of these, especially in the sizes between a 7 and about a 9.5 or a 10. And I do wear an 8.5, so I had no issues picking up my size. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and look at some of the details of the box. It does come in your classic Air Jordan box with the red Jumpman on the top right there. Also have your cement all around the inside of the box when you open it up. Have our little quality control stamp right there. Also comes with the black paper. Already have, of course, the left shoe out of the box. Go and get the right shoe out of the box as well. That's it as far as details. The official colorway of this shoe is black and infrared. And they did have a retail price of $200. You guys can see that right there on the tag. Resale on these is actually still pretty good too. Last time I checked, resale was about in the $250 range for this size, and not too crazy for other sizes as well. So if you did miss the release of these on Saturday, February 16th, you still have a shot to go and pick these up for not too bad of a resale cost. All right, now looking at the shoe, it is a full nubuck or Durabuck upper in all black. You do have hints of infrared along the outsole right here. When these last released in 2014, they were supposed to have infrared, but it was more of a pink color. This is more of a true infrared color, which I do like so much better. I didn't pick up the 2014 pair. I really wasn't buying Jordans like that back then, but very glad I was able to get this with this almost true to the OG color on them. Also have little perforations on the side, and there is 3M under those perforations, as you guys can see right there in the camera. You see how that shines with the camera. Also have that on the medial side as well. One of the best details about this shoe as well is your Nike Air embroidered and stitched on the back of the shoe. 2014 pair did have the Jumpman logo. I prefer the Nike Air. I think that just adds a more nostalgic feel to the shoe overall. You also do have a hidden 23 on the shoe, so if you guys aren't already aware of that, there is a 2 right here and a 3 right here as well. Something nice little touch right there. A lot of people don't really realize that is a 2-3. Also have it on the medial side as well. Again, the 2 and the 3. Comes with flat black laces. Nothing special about the laces. You do have this little diamond Jumpman lace cover right there, and you also have a lace lock with Nike on one side and the Jumpman logo on the other. Let's go ahead and loosen this up, get into the shoe. They do come with your, of course, classic cardboard and Air Jordan insert to help the shoe keep its shape. And you do have your red insole with Nike Air in black on the insole. Sock liners is padded pretty well right here. You do have these 2 little nubs on the outside right here. And you do have this pull tab on the back with a red infrared stripe on it, as well as these 2 finger holes on the tongue to help you get the shoe onto your foot. On the bottom of the shoe, one of my other favorite details about the shoe is you do have your icy soles right here on the bottom with some black as well and a red Jumpman in the middle. You do have your exposed Nike Air technology right there. Overall, I think this is a pretty dope shoe. I plan to keep mine on ice a little bit longer. I live out here in the Midwest in Cincinnati. We still are having a lot of rain, some cold weather, and some random snow flurries. And just to make sure that the uppers stay nice and smooth, I want to just keep them under wraps for a little bit longer. I would also recommend spraying these with some kind of waterproofing solution. That way you make sure your shoes stay protective as long as you plan to wear them. Now we got those details out the way. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys laced up, get them on feet, and show you guys how they look. Well, thanks again for tuning in. This has been Not Your Average Sneakerhead, giving you a quick and detailed review of the Jordan 6 in the infrared and black colorway. One of my favorite releases of 2019 so far. It's been a pretty good year up to date. January was a little bit slow as far as releases, but February we did have a lot of fire release, and we do have more coming in March and later on in the year. Do plan to give you guys reviews of all of those shoes as they come out, so please make sure that you subscribe down below and turn on your notifications so that you can be alerted whenever I drop a new video. Also, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think about these infrared 6s. This is going to stay in my collection probably for the longevity. It's just a shoe that I've always wanted, even though I wasn't a big Jordan fan when I was a kid at first. This shoe always has been very symbolic to me in that early 90s. When I think about Jordans in the early 90s, this is the one shoe that comes to mind. Thank you guys again for tuning in. This has been Not Your Average Sneakerhead, Tony Ramsey, and I'll catch you guys on my next review. Peace.